Hi, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So, I'm going to talk about our bodies and our emotions, and how it goes with this emotional resilience course from the Church of Jesus Christ.org. Go check that out. So, before I get into that, check out the two links for my online 12-week course, and also my new book that has come out. Is called You Are Made to Heal spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And it just shares my healing journey the last 9 years after dealing with depression and suicidal thoughts for 30 plus years. And all the tools and techniques that I have done to overcome that. I have not had depression or suicidal thoughts for 9 years, and it's been a miraculous journey. And I share it with others in hopes that it will bring others unto Christ and to God in their healing journey. Okay, so what do our bodies and our emotions have anything to do with emotional resilience? Everything, right? So I want you to think about how amazing your body is. Our bodies are miraculous. For someone to say there isn't a God, how could anybody say there isn't a God? God does exist because the miracles of what our bodies go through just to be formed in the womb. Think of a baby in a womb from start to finish, how it just starts as this little embryo and it just grows into this perfect little body with all the details, hair follicles, nails, the heartbeat, just everything right in sync with our Creator's plan. So think about you. What keeps you alive? Well, our heart. Are you having to think about your heart beating all the time to make sure you're going to stay alive? Think of all those involuntary things that are happening with your lungs and your heart and your internal organs to keep things flowing smoothly for you. Isn't that not miraculous? The testifies of God. And think of, when a person, adults fall, children fall, what happens? I always said when I was teaching preschool to young kids, I'm like, you know what the good thing about an owie is? Because they'd all show me their owies, right? And they're like, good, good. Something's good about an owie. And I would say one good thing about an owie is it doesn't last forever. It doesn't stay there. Our bodies are amazing. They heal. And so think of when you scrape your knee or whatever, the miracle that takes place of new skin growing and appearing and healing as if that wasn't there. Uh, so many things go into our miraculous bodies, you know, hair coming out and hair coming to replace, to just come right back to replace it. Just different things that we get to experience. Our bodies are incredible. They're miraculous. So it brings in the scriptures of, and it's told in the Old Testament, no matter what scriptures you read, you will find anywhere in all the scriptures that our bodies are temples. Our bodies are sacred. It is so important to take care of the spiritual aspect of our bodies. Everything happens in the spirit first. Before it can happen physically or emotionally or mentally, everything happens in the spiritual sense first. So it's so important what we are going to invite in our spiritual realm. It is important the things we listen to, the things we eat, the things we participate, uh, the things we say, everything. Think of your senses, the things we look at. The things we look at affects us spiritually. The things we hear, the things we taste, the things we smell, just everything, right? All of our experiences is important on a spiritual level of, and everything that we do should give glory to God, give credit to God of our wonderful existence. He has given us the beautiful gift of our bodies, that the least we can do is to make decisions and be in alignment and keep our spirits in alignment with His will. His will. His will isn't for His selfish purposes. His will for us is for our own happiness. His will for us, it's not a forceful thing. It's not we have no choice in the matter. We definitely do. We get to choose whether we are free or we get to choose whether we are in bondage. And it is so important that we realize that the decisions we make in our spiritual realm first, because it's all created, everything is created spiritually before it's created physically. So it's so important to keep ourselves spiritually in alignment. And that is with every choice that we do each day with our bodies. What are we choosing to listen to? What are we choosing to hear? Not hear, but what are we choosing to see? What is our source of entertainment? Is it uplifting? Is it glorifying God? Or is it mocking God? So these are things that we can ask. Our food that we eat, is it man-made or God-made? God-made, your whole fruits and vegetables and things that are natural out of the earth, and your nuts and seeds and grains, all of those things are of God. But then we have all of these foods that are of man, that have chemicals, preservatives, and additives, and so many things done to our food, dyes and things that are affecting our health. So what are we choosing to eat? What are we choosing to put in our sacred holy temples? Our bodies are temples. They are sacred. And are we, how we eat and drink and live our life, is it giving glory to God? Or is it just not really caring about the special gift that we've been given, which is our bodies, and we're not taking care of that? And so it's so important to ask yourself, how are you treating your temple? What is it you can do to better treat your temple and make it more in alignment? Make those decisions that will bring you closer to God rather than further from God. Because when we're feeling sick and we're feeling and not having that health, our focus is drawn away from God, and we're focused on our ailments and our poor me and we're not able to really serve in the greatest capacity unless we dial it in and are willing to make changes to bring ourselves more in alignment with God's will. God's will is all for us to be happy in our journey, and we get to choose that. We get to choose that by everything that we choose to do. See, taste, hear, smell, touch, whatever it is, we get to choose all of that. And what are we going to choose? Are we going to choose to be in alignment with God's will, or are we going to go after our own desires and lusts of our heart? Usually that doesn't end pretty. So it's important to see where you're at. So please like and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, God bless. Please share my channel with others. And until next time, we'll be talking to you later. Bye.